Hey, did you know by 2030, all the baby boomers will be 65 and over? Yes, you heard that right. So, guess what? That means we're gonna need more home care agencies all across the nation. In Delaware, it's an amazing place to start your home care agency. In this video, I'm going to show you the step-by-step process how to get started with your home care agency in the beautiful state of Delaware. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Denis. I am the home care agency startup and growth expert. And what we do, we help people like you start, grow, and scale the profitable non-medical home care agencies so that way they can have more of a life, more freedom, more income, and build generational wealth. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to get started with your home care agency in Delaware. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Come on in. So step number one, you need to choose a name for your home care agency. That is crucial. Having an agency, it's like giving birth to a new baby, right? That's your new baby. So you want to make sure you have a name for it, but not just any name. And after you choose the name, the second step is you're going to have to make sure you verify the name. What does that mean? The name verification means that you have to ensure that nobody else have the same name that you have chosen or a similar name throughout the nation. That is really important. And here's why that is important. Because if you don't do that, it may cause trouble, because if somebody else have the same name, they may send you a cease and desist letter. And let me tell you, I've gone through this. I made all of those mistakes, so that way you don't have to make those same mistakes. So for me, I remember one of my business name, somebody sent me a letter one day. I was sitting at home and my door, I heard a knock on the door, and the knock was like really forceful, and I was like, what's going on? And when I got out, it was a letter from a lawyer. And guess what? My heart started pounding. I'm like, hey, what's going on? What did I do wrong? And when I opened the letter, it was like somebody who says that my business name was similar to theirs, and they wanted me to stop my name. But thank God, we had to definitely take this to court. And thank God, after a year-long battle and after spending so much money, after so much sleepless night, we were able to win the battle because we had the name first, and they lost the name that they were fighting me for. But all of this could have been, like, in our situation, I couldn't have prevented that. But what I want for you to prevent things like this from happening. So that's why it is so important for you to make sure that you verify your name and make sure nobody has a name similar or something close, because if they do, that will cost you money. And even when you're in the right, it still will cost you money to fight legal battle to keep your name in all of that. So prevention is better than trying to get healed. So let's verify your name and make sure we prevent that. And as you hear, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel so that way you can get notified when I put new content out, because we put new content every single weekday. Okay, so now number three, first thing, remember, you choose a name, you verify the name. Once you verify the name and everything is good, now you have the green light. So that means you can go ahead and register your name with your state secretary of state. And once you do that, some state will give it to you right away, or it may take a couple of weeks depending on what's going on with the secretary of state. And then after that, you'll get the approval, say, hey, you're approved. This is your article of organization. You are approved. Once you get that, then your next step is to get your employer identification number. Your employer identification number, basically what it is, it's like a social security for your business, right? It's a number that you get. It's the number that your business is being identified by. It's a social security number for your business. You want to make sure you get this number. And for your reference, to get this number is totally free. So if somebody is charging you to get this number, something may not be right, because that is something you get from the IRS, and it is totally free. Then now you've done that, the next step is to start preparing all of your documentation to get your application. Now your next step is to compile your application paperwork, because in Delaware you're gonna need to fill an application in order to start a home care agency. That's part of their requirement. You're gonna need to get a license, and part of the license, they have different requirements. They have different trainings and orientation that they want you to attend, and then once you do those, then you can put all of your supporting documents together and submit the license application. Once you submit the license application, it will take them about 9 to 12 months to give you an answer and let you know whether or not you are approved or not. So those are the first few steps to get started. And after you get started, there's even more things that you need to do. And that's why I created a specific training just you to tell you that, hey, what are the things that after you get your license, what are the other things that you need to do? Because there's 3 parts to getting started with your home care agency. So I give you the first part, how you, hey, get the license, get your name, and do this. But then after you do the license, what's next, right? So if you're ready to hear that, click the link below and get my trainings, like on the 3 phases to get started with your home care agency. So click the link below and get it right now. Let's do it.